Hey, what's up guys, it's DJ New World. Welcome back to another one of my videos. That amount that you see on the screen is the current amount of money that I have invested as well as I've earned. So without showing all of the ins and out of what I've done, I said that I was gonna make a video a week later, but I decided to wait a little bit longer about making a video on this particular topic. The Cash App is, thus far, it's been pretty good. I should have probably turned off all my notifications. Let's see. Here we go. But like I said, the Cash App is a pretty good app so far. These are some of the ones, the different companies that I'm watching right now. I had invested in Lyft, and I was making fairly decent money, but it was one of those things where it was like, I had to make a decision: do I want to take money out of it so I have some money in my pocket, in which you have that option. Like I said in the previous video, Monday through Fridays, when they invest in stock from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. is how the stock market works. So if you invest over the weekend, you won't actually see it get invested into the account that you paid for until the morning. That morning. Let's put this one, Gas and Electric. This is a company that right now, like I said, I was going to do some visuals. Right now the price of stock is about $17.78. It's a $9.4 billion company. Its symbol is PCG, and then here's a brief description of the company. They show the owner, not the owner, well, the CEO usually is the owner, and as well as the OFO would be the second in command, but they don't show that. They show the CEO of this company. They show that the index of it, and they show the number of employees and where's the headquarters. It says San Francisco is where it is. This is why I believe it's like one of the better apps, because I have been using this app as well as Acorns, which both have been serving me pretty well. Like the other week, I actually had the option, because of how I invested into Disney, I had the option to see pretty much decide who moves up in their company, which we'll get those options later on. But another thing I wanted to show you all is this company right here. Is one of the companies I was talking about a while ago, where they have like penny stocks. This company I have invested $44 into. I've lost $6.93. Only reason I'm still investing into it is because I wanted to show you guys this company, as well as hopefully within next month. I'm only giving it until next month to make a rebound. If it doesn't, then I'm taking my money out of this particular stock, because they've been on a downward spiral. There's a lot of different companies that why does it keep showing that? I'll never know. There's a lot of different companies that have the stock for pretty cheap that are slowly going under. This one, also gives a brief description. The CEO's tried to say that too fast, and for some reason it tripped me up. CEO's name, and they're a drug manufacturer. The employees they have is 3,000. Wow. It doesn't, for this particular one, it doesn't say the net worth. It actually does say right up here. I've overlooked it. It says the symbol as well. I wanted to show you guys some of the stuff I invested in so you guys get a brief understanding and have an understanding that no, I may not be an expert on this stuff, but I can show you what I have done. Um, these particular 5 down here, I'm up to, let me see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 companies. I had like 14 companies I had invested in, but I had to sell those stocks for various reasons. They were doing good was one of the reasons. The other reasons was like, oh yeah, some money in my pocket. This is also another company that's stock is pretty cheap that I wanted to show you, but just because their stock is cheap means that they're doing pretty bad. It's a $4.1 billion company. It's an overseas company that the stock price is about $3.95, and I only own 1.01 of this stock in this company. I didn't invest too much into it because they're currently doing bad and they're on a downward spiral. They might recover. It's yet to be seen if they recover. I plan on investing again some more money into them once they do recover a little bit more. But for now, I'm just watching it. The main reason I have invested into it is so I saw that their price for their stock was fairly decently cheap, and I wanted to be jump on it as soon as possible. I've actually have recovered some of my money because at first I had lost damn near $2, and I haven't only invested $5 into this company because it was one of those things where I was like, I'm gonna buy some stock to test it out, and the stock price actually went down. No, actually went up because it was I believe the other day about 3.76. I'm not entirely sure. Don't quote me on that. But for the visuals, as far as the visuals go, if you press all, it shows you how the different company that you pick has been doing overall for the past year, past month, the past week, and the current day. And then there's another option where you click on it, and it'll tell you the daily price change, the total returns, and the total value you have invested. And now I'll show you guys the total value I've invested into these different companies real quick. Mainly because for far as Disney goes, I invested this amount of money because I actually got it was Disney as well as AT&T. I had got some dividends for, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna invest a little bit more. I had made about 50 cents to $1 on each one of them. So it's like, okay, I should go ahead and invest. I'm going to invest the money you just gave me as a show of faith. They don't know who's investing all the time. It usually comes down to code. But I don't own very many shares in Disney. The current price for Disney shares is about 147.77, and it's a $253.3 billion company. Their symbol is DIS. The main reason I showed you this one is because this one is one of those big companies. The other two I showed were lesser known companies that had penny stocks that you could probably invest into. You don't have to do those. I didn't show them so you'd be like, hey, I'll invest in this one because DJ said to invest into it. Never said that. I showed it to show you examples of extremely cheap ones versus one that's going to cost you a little bit more. With bigger companies, there are always going to be the concept of the stock price is going to be a little bit higher. It's going to cost a little bit more because they want to actually hold on to their stocks because they want people to buy into it, giving them more money, but they want the stock prices for their particular stock to be cost more so they can hold on to it longer. $140.80 is not that much. It actually just went up. As I was talking, I believe it was just at 147, 40. Oh yeah, it did. It's actually real time changing, so you guys could see that. Oh, that is great. that that is great. That works out perfectly for me. Uh, Good thing I have a fairly decent memory when it comes to numbers. But like I was saying, bigger companies are going to cost more in the long run because they want to hold on to their stock. Yeah, you can buy a shit ton of stock and then it'll divide it amongst people if you don't buy a full set stock. Just like how I don't own that much stock in Disney, so I have about 0.1404 words, numbers rather. But I don't own that much stock in them, but there is stock options that I wanted to show you guys. And the follow options, it keeps track of your favorite companies and start to with these popular stocks, and you create a list of your own. I added a bunch of different companies to my follow list to show people as in these later videos, as well as to show the fact that these are some of the stocks that I'm looking at. Some of these stocks are actually pretty cheap. Some of them cost more, but I wanted to show you really a diverse list of companies that you guys can look into for yourself. I don't, like I said in the last video that I made, don't just simply go into buying into your favorite companies. Like, I like Disney, but I'm not going to spend all my money into Disney. Diversify your company, your stock portfolio as much as possible because in the long run it's going to be an investment. It's going to be something that you decide, hey, do I want this in the long run? If you don't, you sell the stock. If you want to keep it, you can keep it. And for many different companies, keeping it usually means that you'll make more because you have to wait longer, and then that money will grow. You keep investing into it, you can keep buying stock into that company. Another thing that I wanted to quickly cover is Bitcoin. Like I said in the last video, current price of Bitcoin is about $10,000. Not gonna say out that whole number because you guys could clearly see it. It's about $10,000. I did invest into it in the beginning mainly because I was like, okay, I'll try this out, but it kept fluctuating so much that I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna invest into it. If you have some extra money, then go ahead and invest into Bitcoin. But don't do it if you don't have the extra money because it fluctuates a lot. As well as you might want to also have an actual dedicated PC to be able to mine Bitcoin so you can do better. That's something you look at it as a long run type deal. And also, like I said, was saying with a number, it says that 0.00104519, that's the percentage that I own in Bitcoin because I only invested at the time like about $10 and it had dropped so much, so I was like, fuck it. But you see those numbers of zeros, it can go all the way to the hundreds, thousands, and let me see, it also has a damn near to the millionth place. If you don't buy a full couple of shares, and you're gonna own less percentage into the stock when it comes to Bitcoin or stock in general. So that means that you'll be losing. You're not losing, but not gaining as much as you would if you had invested fully into that stock. And for this video, I believe that's everything I wanted to cover. I gave a brief synopsis, actually a very in-depth synopsis of how the Cash App works and how it's been working for me, some of the companies I've invested into, and as well as like what I personally feel about the stocks. Um, I've I hope this helps in the long run. Like and subscribe for more. DJ New World out. Peace.